And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Let's go, run the ball after this. Red up! Red up! Red up!
On second down, here's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Move. Red up! Move.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hurry!
He's going to get it running right. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Let's go. Red up! Set up! 180!
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. They still can't get it. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning away. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to... And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, go!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 31 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Onto the field now come the Bears. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Hey, 18.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey adds the extra point. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Play action. It's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. He's got a man. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Throwing now. Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle. That's caught by Ridley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 40 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 25. 2nd and 10.
Man, up. Sit up. 180. Gotta go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. 21. After the interception, here's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Well, he's broken off some big time. Runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. They go play action now. Ryan. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it go again. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Here's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the... This is caught inside the 15. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Hey, 18. 180. Red,
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Forced out to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll come out in the pistol.
Hey, 18. Red,
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Mike Burton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So out come the Falcons now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. The Bears on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And some room to roam now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they'll go on the ground. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 34. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They will run again with Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down. Back now at Soldier Field. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They go play action with Ryan. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Julio. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. So now I need an explanation for that one, Charles. You're tied, 4th quarter, deep in your own territory. What was going on in their mind?
I can't even begin to imagine. I understand being aggressive. You know, how many times have you looked at me and said, are you crazy? Why would you say go for it there? I wouldn't in this situation. I'm not sure what he was thinking other than maybe he doesn't believe in his defense at all anymore, that he just says, I've got to go for it in this situation. But his meeting, the head coach's meeting with the GM and the owner, that's going to be an interesting one because he's going to have to offer an explanation for this one. And how about the defense? They had to look across the field and go, that's the ultimate disrespect, isn't it?
Yep. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. That the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
You see it, you see it? Red, up! Red, up!
He'll get it up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Set up! 180! Red, up! Red, up! Red, up! Gotta go! Red, up!
Now Trubisky. Being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Bruce caught it with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They begin the drive with Coleman. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Tuesday.
Throwing now is Ryan. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Coleman, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Hey, you got your 1st down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Coleman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's all up to the other Matty Ice. Matt Bryant now. This from 51 yards for the win. It's on target, and it's good. From 51 yards out, he drills it. And the Falcons are going to win the game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Dreaming I made it. El Camino on Dayton's. Bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me. Bet on my bacon. Big it flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas. Head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, Super fly for the dumbos, plenty slides I can shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, but the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. Ferragamo stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matte back, looking clean. Dead places in and I'm a low. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience thinner than a pantyhose.
Rub your hand into your pockets. I don't do that. In my prison, you do what I tell you. Get over here. He's gonna get nasty.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that, because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet you still have to be physical, and that's what they did on the first play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
17.
On first down, it's gone. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. They give him a gain of 37.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Brandon, I know what I would do in this situation. You're on the road. It's the opening drive. You've gotten all the way down here. I would go for it.
They're running with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Give him 30 yards there.
Hey, 76.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
So let me make sure I have this right. He's already found the end zone once, and now he's ripped off a big chunk of yardage here on this one. His confidence is awfully high. So now I've got to put myself in the shoes of the defensive coordinator. Do I go ahead and sell out to try and stop him and force him to do something different? Or do I risk him having a big monster day against my defense?
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Listen. We're good.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Rams are in for 6. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's a... And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You up.
To throw on second down is gone. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a first down throw. Gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Gotta go. Lock in. Hands up. 18.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. On the left side, a catch by White. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
18.
On second down, here's Trubisky. He completes it right side of White. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Trubisky will throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice game.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Now Trubisky on first down. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
On third down, Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this third down play is going nowhere, but credit to him, able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, as you have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
Second and goal from the 1. Trubisky keeps it himself, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have broken the tie. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did.
And that's caught inside the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 61 yards. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Goff again. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Steps away to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Ebukam able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, Trubisky being chased out left. Looking for White on the deep ball, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Rams have got it back. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Goff. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Goff now looking to throw. Open man right side is Cup complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just see the bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even me that I don't want none of it. It's bad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Y'all is a laser, my posse deep and I raiding. We act a fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the brand on me. Bet on my bacon, big and flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like $1 million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bugging. One in the hand, one in the bag, bugging. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, yeah, in the limit, yeah. Super fly for the Dumbos. 20 slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young. Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean. About the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. The bell got my stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matt back, liquor clean. Dead presses in and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started, and off we go from Soldier Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, Ryan. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Being strong up the middle is imperative. I don't care what your sport, but in football, when you've got a D tackle who can contribute not only to occupying bodies, but also making plays on the ball carrier, that's when you have the cornerstone of a solid run defense.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Completes it to Julio Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to
offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they didn't come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Kevin White, 72 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now Ryan on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 69 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd 10. 2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38. He had to escape the pocket there when the blitz came, but give him credit. Kept his eyes downfield, made it work.
And that's when I think the quarterback is really playing at a high level. When you see a guy have pressure in his face, find a way to escape, and not just immediately look for the sideline or a way to get down, but to keep his eyes downfield and try and find a target. How about the way he finished off that play? That was impressive.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are in for 6. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, Ryan. A dump off now to Hill. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Buying time to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right, and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
18.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Ryan looking downfield for Jones. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He hits right, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second and 10 now from the 27. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. Flushed out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Uses the spin. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Hey, let's go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Get
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
22.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Get up! 21.
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Oh, no, he lost the